Hey folks, Travis Spencer with Kinney Insurance. Today I want to talk about motor vehicle reports, MVRs. Whenever we have someone that calls us to get a quote on auto insurance, one of the things we ask them about is have they had any accidents or violations? Now, some people are pretty upfront about it. Other people might have a cloudy recollection of when things happen, and that's understandable. But you can rest assured we're going to run your motor vehicle record anyway. So if you think you're going to tell us you haven't had anything and we're not going to find out, we are going to find out. It just makes it easier if you tell us in the beginning. But here's some good rule of thumb to understand how insurance companies are going to rate for these things and how they track them. Most things such as speeding, moving violations, or accidents, you're going to see that be chargeable for up to 3 years. Now, if it's a more serious violation, such as a driving under the influence or driving with a suspended license, most companies are going to look at that for 5 years. Some companies do look at a total 5-year accident and violation report just to see. They might not charge for it, but they're looking for things such as frequency of accidents, frequency of violations. If you live in a state that has a cell phone law and you have a cell phone violation, some carriers are considering that along the lines of a driving under the influence or driving with a suspended license, and they're going to charge you for that for 5 years. So it really does pay to drive slowly, take precautions, don't speed, just be a cautious driver, because you're ultimately going to pay for it in the long run with increased motor vehicle rates with your auto insurance. So be upfront, be honest. If you're someone who has some violations, understand you're probably going to be feeling some pain with your insurance rates for a couple of years, but it is a good incentive to drive safely, drive under the speed limit, and try not to get those violations. If you have things coming off your record, that's a great opportunity to shop your insurance. Reach out to myself. We'd be happy to take a look at it. But understand each company can be a little different. So if you have one speeding ticket in 3 years, it's not going to be probably as bad as someone who has multiple speeding tickets and or accidents on their record. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'd be happy to help.